See, I'm an Iraq and Afghanistan veteran. I was 22 years old when those planes flew into those buildings, and me and thousands of other young men across this country answered the call to go over there and combat this evil that was on our shores, that had finally hit us. And what we were told over and over again is that we go over there and we fight them over there, we will not have to fight them here. And now here we are. We're retired. We're out. We're ready to start pursuing a life of our own. And what does this country do to that enemy that we went over there and we fought to keep over there because that's what we were told? We're seeing entire communities being taken over by the very people that we fought to keep off of our shores.
We have a powerful video of a former military veteran who fought in Afghanistan and Iraq. This is a combat veteran who feels completely betrayed. I'm quoting him in the video and we'll get into it, so don't go anywhere. He says, "I've been retired for 8 years and I come home and what are we seeing? We're seeing entire communities being taken over by the very people that we fought to keep off of our shores." This is a powerful one. I love the fact that we're able to find these videos, and mainstream media will never show you this. CNN, Fox, MSNBC, ABC, none of them. They're never going to platform any of this shit. And this is why you come to a place like YouTube, because you're seeking truth. And if you are brand new, welcome to this platform. I'm the other Barack. I'm coming to you live and direct here from the Holy Land in Israel. If you have not already, please smash that subscribe button and that bell icon so you are ready for more videos like this. Do not go anywhere. Let's get it.
I just got done listening to Ilhan Omar talk about how horrible and terrible and dirty and everything else that this country is. Denigrating this country, denigrating half of the people in it. This country has been very kind, benevolent, and gracious to her and countless others. We gave her asylum. We gave her a place to live. We gave her an education. We gave her a pathway to become a sitting United States congressman. But to me, it goes deeper than that. See, I'm an Iraq and Afghanistan veteran. I was 22 years old when those planes flew into those buildings, and me and thousands of other young men across this country answered the call to go over there and combat this evil that was on our shores, that had finally hit us. And what we were told over and over again is that we go over there and we fight them over there, we will not have to fight them here. And now here we are. We're retired. We're out. We're ready to start pursuing a life of our own. And what does this country do to that enemy that we went over there and we fought to keep over there because that's what we were told? We kissed our families goodbye. I watched my wife cry while I got on that bus to go to the airport or go to the airfield. I watched my son cry because he didn't know if or when he was going to see me again. And then I come home. I've been retired for 8 years. And I come home and what are we seeing? We're seeing entire communities being taken over by the very people that we fought to keep off of our shores. Dearborn Mission is completely freaking taken over. Now we have mosques in Minnesota, Texas, Missouri, all over the country, promoting Sharia law. Do we really have to tell people that Sharia law is incompatible with the United States Constitution? We were told that if we fought them over there, we would not have to fight them here. But what do we have? What did you do? You elected it mayor of New York. You gave it Senate seats in Minnesota. Now I want you to turn around. I want you to find an Iraq and Afghanistan veteran somewhere around you, and I want you to look them in the eye and tell them why they should not feel betrayed. Do it. I dare you.
Very, very powerful stuff. I just want you guys to take a look at some of the comments here. I love going into the comments. It extracts a lot of data. I'm trying to make myself a little bit larger here. Sorry about this. Oh, that's all right. We'll just keep it. Here's one. So this is every U.S. county with a mosque. Look at what's happening on the East Coast. This is where I'm from. Look at Cali. Look at Florida. By the way, I'm not here trying to say that mosques are not allowed. That's not what people say. This is where I think the misinterpretation happens all of the time. Oh, you're Islamophobic? No, we're not Islamophobic. But this is the beginning stages. You're looking at a map of what early conquest looks like. You guys understand that that's fucking America that you're looking at? There are no examples in history of Islam assimilating into other cultures. There are only examples of Islam dominating, conquering other cultures. This is interesting. This is an interesting one. Actually, I'm going to go to the main screen here. Like, what is the agenda, for example, in Bethlehem, in Judea and Samaria? Is the agenda that the Muslims assimilated into the birthplace of Jesus Christ, into Christianity, or did they dominate and conquer? There was a point in time where Bethlehem was Christian, majority Christian. Bethlehem today is not majority Christian. There was a time where Egypt and Lebanon were majority Christian. Today, Egypt and Lebanon are not majority Christian. There was a time where mayors in places like New York City were not Muslim. And New York City is I think of it as like the nucleus, it's the jelly inside the donut. If you're from Boston, Boston cream donuts are amazing. It's the cream inside. It's the heartbeat. New York City has a heartbeat vibe, at least since I've been alive. I'm 30 years old. I was born in 1995. It's always felt like one of these integral aspects of the United States of America in a beautiful way. And it's not that I'm against multicultural cohesion with people inside of America. I have to say this every time because it's like either the person who's going to quote me on this or he's going to, soundbite me on this, be like, other Barack's fucking Islamophobic. He's racist. He's fucking white nationalist. Bro, this game gave me the perspective of beauty amongst many cultures and ethnicities in the world, including both my closest friends since I can remember and women in my life. My first girlfriend, African-American, Christian, non-Jew. It's insane that people will then take this bit of somebody who fought in Afghanistan, who fought in Iraq, for the sake of preventing the map that I showed you, and here we are in 2025. Can you blame him for feeling betrayed? I don't think you can. You know who will blame him for feeling betrayed? Probably anti-Israel, radical fucking Jew haters who are trying to do what they can for the Palestinian movement and do what they can for all of the people who are being discriminated against by the Zionists here in Israel. Meanwhile, you have a fucking basketball coach, player, whatever you want to call me, who is now just using basketball as a way to talk about the Middle East, to humanize the conversation and showcase that I don't fucking kill human beings. I don't commit genocide. I'm not a terrorist. I like people who don't look like me. In fact, I don't not only like people who look like me. I don't only like people who look like me. I fucking love it when they're not Jews, because I believe in bridging communities and bridging the gaps with non-Jews, Muslims, and Christians. That's what I've spent my whole life doing between the fucking four lines of a basketball court. Maybe that should be the soundbite, but it would just penetrate the narrative. So anyways, I know there are a lot of people who have fought. I mean, I've spoken to them in person offline who just feel this way, and it's a shame. I haven't served in the military, so I'm not really entirely sure I know like what chemical that really activates inside your body, because that's a personal one, right? Like you can even see how like it feels, because look, at the end of the day, like a veteran is going to have to go overseas and they say goodbye to their wife, they say goodbye to their kids, their significant other, family. You never know if that's the last time that they say goodbye to them, and it's fucking they're serving, they're protecting. People take this shit for granted. Americans take this for granted, especially right now. And it bothers me. So salute to you, brother. I feel your pain all the way from here in Israel. If there's anything I can do, if you've come across this video, please hit me up. And links below in the description to help support me in my work. I love all of you. Happy December. We are almost in 2026. Insane. Here's a last note from me. Don't go anywhere. Here are 4 ways you can help us grow if you believe in our mission. On Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal, you can directly contribute to helping this message grow and reach more people across the world. If you want to join the inner circle, join our Patreon with different tiers, and of course, our Discord community, which is free with people from all across the world. The links to every single one are in the description. And last but not least, to the other Barack community, I love you. Ani ohev otchem. I'll see you guys next time.